In a competitive market, firms take the price as given, but in a monopoly, one seller can influence the price. So how does that firm decide what to produce and what price will maximize profit? Let's find out. In this video, you will learn how monopolists choose output and price, why marginal revenue matters, and how to find the profit maximizing point step by step. First, the big idea. A monopolist has market power, which means it can affect the market price. But that does not mean it can pick any random high price. Its goal is to maximize profit, not just revenue. So how does the monopolist actually decide? To maximize profit, the monopolist starts by choosing the best quantity to produce. Then it uses the demand curve to find the highest price consumers will pay for that quantity. That order matters. Quantity first, then price. Here is the key rule. A monopolist produces the quantity where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Marginal revenue tells us how much extra revenue comes from selling one more unit. Marginal cost tells us how much extra cost comes from making one more unit. When those are equal, profit is maximized. Now here's why marginal revenue looks different. For a linear demand curve, the marginal revenue curve lies below demand and is twice as steep. That happens because to sell one more unit, the monopolist usually has to lower the price, not just for the new unit, but for earlier units too. Let us try one example. Suppose demand is P equals 12 minus 2Q, and marginal cost is 4. Then marginal revenue is 12 minus 4Q. Set marginal revenue equal to marginal cost. 12 minus 4Q equals 4. Solving gives Q equals 2. Next, plug that quantity into demand. Price becomes 8. So the monopolist chooses 2 units and charges $8. Here is a common mistake. The monopolist does not choose the price where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. It chooses the quantity where those curves meet, then moves up to the demand curve to find the price. So far, we have covered what makes a monopoly different, why marginal revenue sits below demand, and how the rule marginal revenue equals marginal cost gives the profit maximizing quantity. Want to lock this in? Your personalized practice test and flashcard set are all waiting for you. Tap the link and give yourself a quick check. Let's apply the same steps again. Set marginal revenue equal to marginal cost. 20 minus 2Q equals 8 plus Q. That gives 12 equals 3Q, so Q equals 4. Then use demand to get the price. 20 minus 4 is 16. The profit maximizing choice is 4 units at a price of $16. One last warning. Don't use the competitive rule here, where price equals marginal cost. That is not the monopoly rule. In monopoly, price stays above marginal revenue, so the correct stopping point is where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Here's a fast checklist you can use on any problem. Step 1. Identify the demand curve. Step 2. Find marginal revenue. Step 3. Set marginal revenue equal to marginal cost and solve for quantity. Step 4. Plug that quantity into demand to find price. To recap, a monopolist has market power but still follows a rule. Find the quantity where marginal revenue equals marginal cost, then use the demand curve to get the price. Quantity comes first, then price. Ready to quiz yourself with the content covered in this video? Check out the link in the description where you'll find Quizlet content made just for you.